honestly. But this whole bottom of the island is caught up. But the only thing I haven't done is the side quests and these. I don't know if these are worth doing on stream. I actually gonna go ahead and do one of them now just to see what they are. But these are on the map, and I really don't know what they are. Hey, Cobra. How you doing?
Once protected Tsushima from a grave threat.
Yeah, that's nice, buddy. But yeah, I have been busy. I pretty much just I just wanted you to jump to the okay, whatever. Anyway, but I just kind of put some YouTube videos on and just kind of, you know, did all the markers. It wasn't that bad, because most, if not all of them, were things like the fox dens, the shrines. Some of those shrines were a pain in my ass. This guy, the way they handle the climbing in this game, I've now noticed what they do with it, and it drives me nuts. Instead of it being what I'm gonna say is like character position based, it's more camera based. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, if I have it like set like this and I look down, okay, now you're gonna ignore what I'm doing. But like it basically, he'll follow where the camera is pointing more than anything else. And some of those shrines, the mountain shrines, were a pain in my ass, specifically because even though he would easily make that jump, he wouldn't make the jump. So I would often fall, but not to my death. I would fall and break my shit. And as a result of that, like I would just be without any resolve, without any health or anything like that. So that was a kind of a pain, but everything else was mostly pretty okay. The, oh, what am I? Yeah, all these outposts here, those were no big deal. You know, most of them, you know, they ran away in fear. I didn't have to murder anybody. They were just like, oh shit, a ghost, and they ran. It was great. Should have been there. I say the mythical crests are worth it. They give you unique techniques and armor. Oh, yeah, then I definitely want to do those. Did you get to pet more foxes? I did. Yeah, almost every single one of them I did off cam, or on stream. I didn't get to pet them, but on off camera there was several that I did. I'm doing well, just waking up. Oh yeah, you still haven't gotten a replacement yet for your third shift? Your third shift worker?
Who killed these people?
A fearsome warrior. He demanded I tell him the tale of Shigenori's heavenly strike. When he didn't hear the answers he sought, he flew into a rage and butchered them.
What did he want to know?
I'm not sure, my lord.
Tell me the story. I need to know what he's after.
Yeah, the foxes do be shy.
When Tsushima was first settled, a
This
strange
is
and
different.
terrible thunderstorm swept across our island. Wherever lightning struck, beasts of lightning appeared. These violent creatures tore through villages, causing death and destruction, moving too quickly to be stopped. The people knew only one man who could possibly stand against the lightning beasts. Shigenori, the fastest swordsman in all of Tsushima. Shigenori never lost a duel. With years of practice, he had created the Heavenly Strike, an attack that struck quicker.
Is this what I saw in the main menu where you were like...
Shigenori lured the creatures to a desolate beach in Komatsu.
You know, the
Where the sand
move.
would slow their movement. Their clash turned the sand to ash and bleached the leaves of trees white. Shigenori's heavenly strike cut through them faster than they could move. As the final beast fell, the storm cleared, and Tsushima was safe again. Shigenori began a life of seclusion. Few students found him, and only the bravest and most skilled proved worthy of learning the heavenly strike. When a storm approaches, a sword is placed at Shigenori's rest by a student who knows of its location to ward off attacks from beasts of nature.
The murderer wishes to learn Shigenori's heavenly strike.
That's gotta be frustrating, Cobra.
Which way did he go?
A woman fled toward a nearby bridge.
Because I know you're pretty excited about
chased him.
going to first
He'll
shift.
answer for what he did here.
Yeah, I am very interested in this side quest. So this might be a side quest kind of a stream. If you guys want me to advance some story, I can do that. But I might heavily focus on some side quests because that's pretty much all I've got to do on this island. Besides just move on to the middle island. Because there's, what, 3 islands? The
That's the
south,
bridge
the middle, and the north island?
Someone weeping. Where?
My lord, so many. Slaughtered.
Did you see the man who killed them?
I know who he is. Yasuhira Koga.
I've heard the name. He fought for the Yarikawa clan.
Your show? Well, I think I'm going to do a bunch of side
I'll
quests,
never
especially
forget that
these
leering
ones.
face.
I'm going to prioritize
Follow
these.
me. Perhaps I can pick up his trail on the other side of the bridge.
I like how he said follow me and I'm following her. Not that it matters, but still.
Horse tracks. Yasuhira was in a hurry.
I say, but I want to get a good replacement in there so I can make the transition. Luckily, train my replacement. Yeah, you definitely don't want the wrong person because that's just going to make it harder down the chain, and you're going to be the one that's dealing with that, right? If they mess it up, or because then you just got to pick up that slack.
What more do you know of Yasuhira Koga?
Only that he was a retainer for the Yarikawa clan years ago.
After the rebellion was crushed, the clan was dissolved and retainers dismissed.
Rumor says he left Tsushima, but when the Mongols attacked, he returned. From where? I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter. He cannot be allowed to live after what he's done.
There's a bit of an invisible stamina meter I've noticed in this game, where if you sprint for just too long, he will slow down. It kind of encourages you to use the
Up ahead.
horse, which
Constructing a roadblock.
I do often use my horse, but I still don't use it, I would say, often enough. For some
Marvelous.
reason, opt
Hide
to...
yourself.
I opt to run more often than not. I don't know why. It's just how I am in games. I'm so adverse to using horses, especially in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, because the horses just can't go anywhere in that game. Should I just murder all of them, or should I be sneaky, sneaky boy? You know, I'm going to be sneaky, sneaky boy. I don't think it matters how I do this. Is there anyone besides you, like, right here? Oh, you know what I haven't done in a while? Man, he must be allergic. He died immediately. Went to anaphylactic shock. I might have to fix their mistakes, but it's most likely that they're gonna slack on the job. Yeah, you don't want that. That's one of the things with my job, is I basically just do whatever I need to do. No one really monitors me. My boss basically said, like, I don't know what you do. I don't care. As long as you're working. This is considered stealth, right? I mean, they're dead. And they don't know I'm here. That's stealthy, right? Come on, come on. Both of you come over here. Both of you, come on. Oh, come on. You know what? I'm gonna do it again. Just because I can. I've been using these bells and these firecrackers just constantly. Come on, come on. Everybody. You made me waste firecrackers, you jerk. Ooh. Look at you. Oh, I thought I didn't kill him at first. My bow is 100% upgraded too, by the way. Yes, boom, sneaky, sneaky. Yep, yep. I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, yeah. If they don't see you, it's still considered sneaky, right? Sneaky, sneaky! Wait, hold on. I gotta do it cool, like, there we go. Perfect. I gotta be sneaky, boy. Okay, there's 2 there, 1 in the hut. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. He's kind of... Ooh, he's coming this way is what he's doing. Crap, 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 crap. Crap, 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 crap. I could just murder you. But I don't want to alert the guards, so I'm gonna be all sneaky boy, because I like being sneaky boy in this game, even though that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to face off with them. Oh, shit! Thanks, game. Did you say lick boots? So that was not my fault. I am going to say. Because the game's like, hey, what if you attacked instead? Dick. Nice try. Dosho. I may or may not have gotten better at this game, by the way. Looks around. Must have been a wind. Yes. Yes, the wind goes boom. That is how a wind do. There's this account on Twitter called Satan, S8TAN. And it said that I don't know what he's doing with it, but Mr. Beast just bought 666 million souls from me. And I replied and I said, "Can I sell my soul for viewers?"
I don't see Yasuhiro.
I'm gonna assume that's a no, but you know, it's worth a shot, right? I mean, what does Satan know? I probably have already sold it. I mean, actually, no, there's no probably. I have sold it to pretty much everyone who will buy it, like Walmart. I'm pretty sure I've still not gotten that back. But I don't like sushi. You don't like sushi? Get out.
If you
Get
like
out.
pina coladas
You like beans, but you... Wait,
and hanging out with your friend Bean,
is there a flavor
you would like
of
this
bean
jelly
that is
bean,
sushi?
cause it's pina colada.
Jelly Belly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tweet Jelly Belly. If there isn't one, I'm gonna be like, we need a sushi jelly bean. And I'm gonna get a bag of these, and I'm gonna mail them to Bean. Bye. Well, before you go, I did implement your animated emotes. They gave us more animated emote slots. And by us, I mean anyone who qualified, which I don't think I did because I'm small boy. By the way, I want to see something. I did this in a off camera. I opened up one of these by damaging it. Is that just a... Oh. Okay. That works. I didn't know I could do that. I threw a bomb close to the to a shed like that, and it said, "Oh, you freed the person." I'm like, "What do you mean I freed the person?" So yeah, that would be why, because apparently you can do that. That makes sense if you want to unleash some burrs.
Yasuhiro Koga anywhere.
Anyway, what up?
We're pursuing a man named Yasuhira Koga.
He just left. He's been staying in the
They're too
watchtower.
dark.
King of the Mongols?
Yes.
I don't know. You're the
Last night they
artist,
argued.
honestly,
Only
so
made
I don't
out
know.
one word. Shigenori.
I'll search the watchtower. Find somewhere safe before more Mongols come.
Honestly, I don't even know how. Like, I know how you would make, like static emotes. I don't even know. Like, what program do you use, Bean, to make animated emotes? Not that I would be able to make any, because let's be honest, I have literally no artistic ability, like none. I've been wanting to commission for emotes for a while, but I just haven't done it. I've never had sushi, but I've had plans. I've had hibachi for the first time last weekend. Ooh, what'd you think of it? I love hibachi, especially if you get the like the hibachi udon. Oh, it's so good. Why did it want me to come up here? Apparently I went too high. Or not high enough. I'm confused.
White leaves,
Oh, okay.
like those bleached by lightning in the tail.
It's so good, isn't it? What'd you get?
The Mongols have their own version of Shigenori's tale. Maybe he wanted to compare it to the musician's version.
Yes, hibachi is very good.
A dueling ring. He's looking for
We
it.
have, down south from us, we have a few options for things like hibachi, and, we have one that is, like, super expensive. Like, I think when Rose and I go there, like, we could easily spend about 150 bucks for 2 people. And that's just, like, a pop and hibachi plates for 2. But it is so good.
Yasuhira is looking
Ooh,
for
steak
someone
and
who
shrimp,
can
hell
teach him
yeah.
Shigenori's heavenly strike.
The white leaves. There are trees like that not far from here.
That's where
You'll have to
he
let me
went.
know where you went, because if
helped
there's
enough.
one closer to
Get the
where
safety
I
of the
am,
others.
then I would
Thank you, my lord.
consider going
I
there.
hope you punish that monster.
I'll be honest, I kind of
To find white-leafed trees.
haven't been paying attention to what we've been doing since I got to this camp. Why do I need to look for white leaf trees? Is this like hints to the secret technique? I don't know. I chat with you guys, and I'm thinking about a million different things when I'm streaming, and I'll be honest, I lose all context as to what I'm doing. Okay, I need to find white leaf trees, and I'm going. Oh, okay. I was like, this is it, but no, I want to see if I can find it by going up here. Which I'm practically on top of it, I think. Yeah. A white-leafed tree? Head up there. Oh, wait. I think I see it. That's a little ways away, though. I'm not entirely sure if that's it, because that is quite far from where I'm at. As I was saying, there were plans to play tabletop RPG with... Yeah, we had made plans ages ago. I kind of bribed them to play. And then just life and generally me being a lazy prick, it hasn't happened. I still plan to make good on that. If I do one last thing when it comes to me streaming, I will do that RPG. It's a one shot that Cobra and Wookiee put together. But yeah, they want me to get into Dungeons and Dragons, and although I can't say that I would fully get into it, I also can't deny the fact that if I don't try it, then there's no, like, I can't say like, oh yeah, I'm not into that. Like, that's like saying you don't like broccoli, but you've never tried broccoli. You've got to try it at least. I lost all track of where that tree was. I will be completely honest. I will try and get back on track for that. I think. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize how far that was. I don't need to try sushi to know I don't like it. That was my thought. And honestly, okay, so the first conception is that sushi is uncooked. And although that is true, traditional cooked sushi is uncooked. You can get many sushi that are cooked, especially because sushi's been just like tacos and everything else. Sushi's been Americanized. So you can get a lot of you can get like cooked cooked chicken or what's the other one that I think one of them's like pollock, things like that. But you can get sushi that is actually cooked. The one that you don't want to, I think I'm going the right way. The one that you don't want is tuna. Tuna is almost guaranteed to not be cooked. So you don't want to be... Oh, my eyes are watering, even though I know for a fact that the smoke isn't real. But yeah, you don't want that because it's almost guaranteed to be uncooked. But there are a lot of options if you actually know what you're looking at. And a lot of places too will give you like they have a sushi sampler type thing. So if you like went with me, Bean, like I get a sushi
Jessica must
sampler,
have
let
gathered
you
these
have
from here.
a bunch of it. I was going the right way. But you can like kind of pick and choose and try what you want, and it wouldn't be that that much risk because like if you got it, then I could eat whatever you didn't like, that kind of thing. We talked about we had characters 5e set up. Yeah, what are they on, like 70 now? I don't know. I don't know how quickly that stuff updates. Code is in this game beautiful. It is. It is very beautiful. And honestly, like I've been playing it on my monitor, which doesn't do it the best justice because one, no HDR when you're capturing, you know that for a fact. And two, 1440p monitors have one big weakness, and that's 1080p. 1080p looks awful on a 1440p monitor if you know what you're looking at. And I'm pretty sure that this game is one of these games that you don't really want to do that. So probably when I'm like done playing this game, I'm just gonna like take a tour on my TV, which is 4K and all the niceties. I'm gonna go ahead and take a tour and just enjoy the beauty of this game. The yeah, the thing is that because I'm playing like primarily things on my PlayStation on stream right now, I haven't been inclined to move my PlayStation at all, so it's been right next to my PC, which is not how it's usually. I usually have it always on my TV. But what I missed, I had to drive. Not much. I did tell everyone that they should check you out, that you're like 4 or 5 away from 1,000, and I did say congratulations. So congratulations, Chino, because I know that I am gonna miss it whenever you do hit 1,000. I've been doing this side quest here, which is apparently I'm gonna get a new power, or well, technique, I guess. So yeah, and we've been just talking about sushi, and we've been talking about D&D. I don't think I've missed anything else too important. Yeah, this I think is what you told me earlier, by the way, Moon. Like you said you would need to you would need to come here later. So this must be what you were talking about.
There it is. White leaves, like those bleached by lightning in the tail.
Oh, no. Okay, it is telling me. I was gonna say, am I gonna have to go on the am I gonna have to go on the map and kind of approximately put a marker down? But no, it's telling me, which is good. Oh, I thought that was further than it was. He makes me so nervous when he jumps because he has the game has fall damage and it's not very generous. I wouldn't say it's realistic either, but yeah. Did you pet the foxes? Yeah, I did pet the foxes. Any of the foxes that would let me pet them, which is an oddly low amount. Like, you should be able to pet all of them or none of them. Like, why is it only, like, more than half of them, or less than half of them, or what have you? This looks very... Actually, no. Wait, is he just in... Not that I can see right now. Is he just in, Sorry, Kage, I didn't mean to summon you. Yeah, he's just in practically, like, socks and sandals. Actually, no, I don't... Sorry, I am very much looking at his boots right now because I'm not entirely sure, like, how sturdy these are. Like, I guess these are kind of more like shoes. I guess I don't know.
Here.
Sorry, Kage. That was kind of a false alarm. Wait, is he following me?
Someone's being tortured.
Ooh. Ooh, how many we got? All right. All right. I'm going to let you guys tell me how I should handle this. Should I be sneaky boy? Or should I be, well, I can't be guns blazing because I don't have a gun. I guess bows blazing? Even though I probably won't be... You know what I mean. Do I be sneaky boy or do I do heads on? Are you preparing for feet pics? Oh my god, that... Imagine there being a, an OnlyFans that was feet pics, but no one knew that they were actually from a video game. $5 foot pics. I almost went to Subway today, which actually, Subway's now regretting their investment in their slicers. So we got one heads on. I am biased to sneaking, yeah, because you ninja boy. Moon, I'm gonna have you be the tiebreaker. You named him Kage? Yes, so he could be Hokage because he's a hoe. I don't make the rules. He just a hoe. Just how he is.
I told him everything I know.
But have you told them everything you don't know? Open your third eye. I agree, sneaky boy. All right. Sneaky boy it is. Wait, do I have a ledge assassination? I want to grab this real quick. I need those. For, for things. Watch me, like, screw this up in the first moment. I want to see if there's a ledge assassination, but I don't think that there's an opportunity to find out here. So now that you've played Pal World, Shino, what do you think? Did they rip off Pokemon? Because in my opinion, like, they didn't rip off Pokemon. If you want to say they ripped off Pokemon, they basically ripped off Fortnite and Breath of the Wild and Rust just as much. Do you have a ledge allegedly? I think allegedly I do. Ooh, but the problem is I can't get to this jerkwad. You know what? That's stealthy, right? That's stealthy enough. Hmm. Does he ever relocate? If you've ever seen me... Ooh. If you've ever seen me play Hitman, you know that I don't do stealthy all that well most of the time. Now, that said, this game does make it really fun and kind of way too easy because I could just be like, hey, dude, come over here into the place where no one's ever going to find your body.
I told him everything I know.
And you just do a little, you know, stabby crabby. Kind of like this. And as easy as that. See, these wind chimes actually make the game, like, stealth-wise, like, broken. It's kind of... It's kind of sad how easy it is. Oh, I didn't know you were there. It makes the stealth broken, immediately gets caught. Shut up. Shut up, chat. Don't even. I am well aware. You know what? Like I said, explosions are stealthy too, right? Yeah, my samurai schlong is long. I mean, wait, that is what you said, right? You screwed up. I know. My favorite stealth games were the Batman Arkham games. I did a little bit of stealth in those games, but the combat was just... It almost made the stealthing obsolete in those games because literally, and I wish I was joking, you could button mash in some of those games and beat everybody. So, I mean, yeah, it was fun and satisfying, but at the same point, or same time, it was kind of pointless. So, these guys don't know I'm here, so I'm still stealthy boy, right?
Stop!
$5 knife in your neck.
I know.
Ooh, my favorite kind of assassination. To the windows! Through the door! There was a rhyme with the door I had to fight to not say. Because I don't think that's... There are a few words, believe it or not. There are a few words that I don't say on stream. Words that rhyme with door are one of them. I don't know why. It's just one of those games that I feel... Or games. One of those words that I feel way too dirty saying. There is actually another thing. My boss said it's not a bad word, so he wasn't gonna tell this person to stop. But someone was at work using the R word, the word that means dumb, that one. And I was like, boss, this bothers me. And he's like, it's not a bad word. And I'm like, it's kind of a bad word. Yeah, I don't like that they say that. I prefer guns blazing. It depends on the game, but I do too most of the time.
He wanted to learn the heavenly strike from my grandfather and took him away.
So the bodies hit the floor.
Where did they go?
His old training ground. A dueling ring on the Komatsu coast. Please, save him.
Ooh, storm rolling in. What words? Words that rhyme with more and words that mean dumb that start with R. Though those words I do not say, and I believe, please don't test this, but I believe that they're even blocked from my bot and on Twitch. So if my bot doesn't get it, Twitch will. Either way, yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're blocked from being said in chat as well. There are a few words that I don't like and refuse to let people or myself say. I do have standards. Believe it or not, there are standards on this channel. Just because I say the F-bomb, like, constantly doesn't mean that, that I don't... Oh, my God, I never... Dude, did you see that? Lightning hit that tree back there. Dude, that was... Dude! I've never seen lightning strikes in this game. Holy crap, that's cool. Anyway, I get distracted. I'm pretty sure I was talking about bad words, but I pretty much made my point, so we'll just go leave it there.
Face me!
I'm gonna admit, I just wanna kill some dudes. Kip! Kip! And hit. Oh! That was supposed to be cool, and you just... I didn't realize he had a spear. Jerk, die! Stop it! Could you guys... I just wanted to find where Wendy's was. No, come here. You started this. Actually, I started this, but you know what? Just shh. Shh. Shh.
What's up, everybody? I think dogs should vote!
And yes, I have to do the cool... I gotta do that every time. I should... I don't know if I still have it. I have a ninja sword that I had for a costume one year. I don't like...
you stand the fuck up.
I don't like dressing up for Halloween, but I did this one year because they're like, dude, like if you don't dress up, you're not coming over. Like this is a costume party. I'm like, okay, fine. How you doing, by the way? Dorsho. How you doing, by the way, Fez? Does it rhyme with me hard? Yes. Yes, it does. I do not like that word. I actually grew up with someone who was mentally challenged. I think he was in his 20s, and he was mentally younger than I was at 12. And so he had to be, like, he could not live on his own. But still, he was probably one of the kindest souls you'll ever meet. I have arrived. Hi, Rose! I actually haven't been doing a whole lot. We've been doing this one quest that's apparently going to give me a really cool ability. Hopefully, anyway. Also, that is getting very close. Is it striking the same tree? Search for Siguri. Oh, I'm right here. Spider Jin. Spider Jin! Does whatever a Spider Jin does. Can he swim? Swim? Yes, can he swim? What is happening over there? You know what? Have a good day, people. Have a good. Spider Jin murders fools? No. No, he don't murder fools. He don't murder fools. He don't murder fools. See, that guy's just sleeping. He's just a sleepy boy. I just kicked him in the back of the head. Also, every time I murder people, I've got to do it. Every time. It never gets old. Never. Anyway, I kind of maybe went away from wherever the hell I was supposed to be going. Also, I love how Resolve just kind of, you know, I'm healed. I wish it worked like that. Moon, how do make work like that? How do? Did I? Wait a minute. What was that? Spider Gent. What the? Hello? Oh, right here. Spider Gent. Spider Gent does whatever a Spider Gent does. Can he swing from a hook? Who knows? He's a Spider Gent. All right, I'm gonna go over to this tree that's been electrocuted about 63 times. You thought I was gonna say 69, didn't you? What do you call a sword slash and arrow he shoots? And he makes people seepy. See, let me, oh, I don't have any. Damn it. No. See? He's seepy boy. Very seepy boy. He's seepy too. Everybody go seepy. Is he wearing a... Hey, buddy, stand up. Stand up. I mean, if you're just gonna stare at a rock all day, you get to be seepy. See, this is what happens. When doctors put you to sleep to do surgery, that's what they do. They just go, shh. They just stick you. I'm sticking them with a syringe, guys. What do you think I'm doing? I'm not stabbing them in the back of the head. I'm sticking them with a syringe. It's a seepy boy serum. It's a seepy serum. See, you get to be seepy. And you get to be seepy. And you get to be seepy. Seepy all around. See, I'm just curing insomnia. That's what I'm doing. Seepy forever. No, they'll wake up eventually. I think. I don't know. I've never seen anybody sleep or wake up, but I'm sure it happens, right? I mean, you can't prove that they don't. I mean, what do you think I've been doing this whole time? Killing just like thousands of different dudes, all named this different things, and you know, all from different parents? No, they're all like 6 different models. So I'm just putting to sleep.
Dueling ring.
I'm putting to sleep like the same 6 dudes.
What has Yasuhira been doing?
I want this real quick. Jesus! That was a little close.
Poor man. Killed by Yasuhira.
See, Spider-Jin doesn't murder. He's just a bedtime ass. Exactly. You're understanding now.
Blade has seen many duels.
I'm gonna laugh if he gets hit by lightning. Unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna happen. I can't unequip anything with metal like in Breath of the Wild, so I really hope not. Otherwise, if Breath of the Wild rules apply, I am fucked because I have a giant metal sword. You know, what if I just, you know, pull this out? Hit me, lightning. Hit me. Hit me like one of your French girls. Please tell me. Tell me it happens. No, I'm positive it doesn't. But I mean, he may tell you different.
Footprints. Still fresh. Yasuhiro
Yeah,
Kuga,
yeah. It's past their
butcher of the
bedtime.
rebellion.
It doesn't matter what time
Times have
they go
changed
to bed.
You were a
It's always
child
past it.
when Yarikawa burned, boy. For 15 years, I dreamed of cutting Lord Shimura to the bone.
You won't live long enough to face him.
The old man taught me the legendary attack before I killed him. Let me show you.
So, am I gonna have to kill you to learn it? Okay, hold on. The wrong style.
He's fast.
Oh! Ow. Okay. I probably shouldn't be screwing around anymore. I got Dark Souls this. Ah!
What are you waiting for, boy?
Not waiting. Studying. Learning.
Gotcha. Ah! I'm gonna stop talking shit now. Could you maybe stop hurting me? You know, if I was Peter Griffin right now, I'd be holding my knee going, ah, ah, ah. I don't know what that was. I just thought it was gonna be cool if I said it, but
Heavenly strike couldn't save you.
Yeah. It didn't matter if I cut him down, because he just got struck by lightning. Why was he the one? I reference Family Guy scene every chance I get. That one scene, because I used to watch it on Hulu. Like, it came up more than a handful of times. I'm like, oh, so I'd skip it through. I'm like, come on, Family Guy. Like, you're just burning airtime. Like, that's what you're doing here.
You deserve greater respect than this.
So I can do a whooshy slashy whoosh? Translation, Moon. Can I do the whooshy slashy
I'll use
whoosh?
Shigenori's technique to protect Tsushima against all who would harm it.
Yeah, this is what we're doing for the entire stream, is just cleaning up a bunch of side quests that I've collected. Strike without warning, like a hunter of the sky. Oh. Oh, that's what that's ugly. I'm sorry to anyone who likes that. That's ugly. Yes, you could do the swooshy swoosh. Yes. Yes, I need to put some Mongols to sleep real quick. Quick. Where can I find Mongols? I'll probably find them along the way to this. So why don't I do this? Ah! Cactus, it's been a while. How have you been?
Too bad. Wow, why did I get hit by that? Suck these balls, thank you so very much for the fun.
I'm sorry, Cactus, if you... I don't know if you even like that clip or not. That'll never not be funny to me. How was your trip? I know that I DM'd you about it, but how was your trip? How long was your travel, actually? That's a good question to ask. Oh, I find it hilarious. Don't worry. Good, because I'm never changing that. Where is... Ah, yes, you. Okay, I will be with you in a minute, sir. I want to find somebody to, put to sleep. Yes, we don't murder people around here anymore. We don't do a heckin' murder. We do a heckin' sleepy sleepy. So I'm gonna wander around for a moment and see if I can find someone to, sleepy. Sleepyify. Yeah. Yeah, that. Seriously? Nobody? I legitimately have turned corners after beating a bunch of dudes, and there's just more dudes. And you're gonna tell... Okay. Wait. Do my dudes that need sleepy senses tingle? No. It's heckin' deers. The deer do nothing. I murdered that thing for no reason. I mean, I put it to sleep. I mean, I definitely put that deer to sleep. That is what I actually did. We don't do murders around here. Who told you we do murders? We don't do that. Not at the Comantic channel. Drive to Pittsburgh was only about 6 hours, so not bad. I think it was closer for me if I wanted to go, because I did look it up. It was like 4.5, 5 hours. Like, Pittsburgh is, for you and me, actually kind of like a perfect middle point if we ever wanted to, like, meet in the middle. So if you're doing that, like, in the summertime, I think I already have a plan for this summer, but, like, maybe next summer, like, hit me up, because I wouldn't mind going. The only problem is just this time of year, it's almost entirely too unpredictable to do any sort of travel. Because, like, we had... What was it? 2 weeks ago, we had 40-degree weather. Then last week, we had, like, 7 inches of snow combined. And then, like, 2 days ago, we had an ice storm. And now, you wouldn't know we had any of it. It is too freaking wild right now. I'm gonna go take a bio break real quick, chat. I will be back in just a moment. So, look at the beautiful map. Or, you know what? You can stare at... You can... Okay, here. No, not the horse. I did not want the horse again. I keep putting the... Yeah, here we go. I will give you nice foot pics. I will also brighten this up because it do be a heckin' dark. There we go. Stare at these feet for about, I don't know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Yeah, everybody loves some $5 foot picks. I mean, look at these feet. Look at these sexy feet here. I could probably get even closer if I want. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now you can see the nice. Okay, well he needs to wash his sandals, but I mean, come on. I mean, he's walking around in the mud and the dirt. You expect him to have impeccable shoes? Come on. Don't forget about the 7-degree weather, the 20-degree. Yeah, that was not fun. My car literally refused to start that day, even though it had a brand new battery. I knew it was coming up, and the battery I wasn't entirely sure was going to suffice. So I got a new battery, and it still didn't start because the computer in the car was like, this car ain't moving. Which was great because my car was behind Rose's, and I wasn't able to get her car out either. Okay, where are we at? How's the mana codes been? Not bad. Things have been kind of up and down. I did notice a crack in my tub today, which I have no idea how long it's been there. So there's that. So now that I dealt with one leak, there's another leak that happened. But
sounds like you have an interesting tale to tell.
When you own a house, this is what happens.
We both go where we're needed, Lord Sakai. My story.
But how are you, Cactus, more importantly?
Centuries ago, Tadayori Nagao was the greatest archer on our island, famed for his wisdom and perfect aim. The Kami Hachiman himself was so impressed, he gave the archer his armor, light and strong beyond compare. In those days, cruel pirates raided the coast. They threatened the town of Azamo Bay with annihilation. The people fled to safety, but Tadayori faced the pirates alone, wearing his mythic armor. The pirates stormed the town. Tadayori's arrows tore through them. Few survived, but not one blow pierced Tadayori's armor. Years later, Tadayori died peacefully at home, but his armor mysteriously vanished. Some say his descendants guard it still, awaiting the rise of a warrior to defend Tsushima once more. The little writing about Tadayori that survives refers to a violet crown, a place in the north of Azamo, strewn with violet chrysanthemums, where Tadayori would often
chrysanthemums? Okay, I'm gonna ask, what the heck is a chrysanthemum? Is it that thing? Is it a flower? Is it a tree? A flower, If you asked me how to spell that, by the way, if I didn't see how it was spelled, I couldn't even spell it even though I saw how it was spelled.
His armor is without equal, my lord, and I believe it is still out there. Find the violet crown.
Oh, holy, that is a heckin' ways. We're gonna maybe do that and get a little closer. There is no need not to use the fast travel in this game when it's literally instantaneous. Oh, so I remember asking you, Cactus, about Rotato, because I know that you like your roguelikes and you like games that have a lot of replayability and customization, stuff like that with your characters. Have you considered that game at all?
Come here and fight.
Because I'd be actually quite interested to watch you play that. It's not a game that I think I would like to play myself, but it would be a game I'd definitely watch someone like you play. Oh, you jerk. I thought that was going to be another psych. Hold on. Dosho. I would have laughed if you just blew up your own dude. Get him. Oh, come on. Hold on. Hold on. No show! I forgot I could do that now. I can basically stun them and murder. I mean, put them to sleep. Yeah, like that. No show! So that's just an insta-kill move, basically. Am I understanding correctly, Moon? Like, that's a good move to just use against some dude you just don't want to deal with. See, they all CP now. The red stuff is just their CP juice. It's your birth flower? I didn't know that. Wait. What dictates your birth flower? I don't actually know. What would be mine? Oh, my birthday's actually coming up in the next, like, 5 months. Closer to 4, actually. Not really an insta-kill, but a good sweep move to put or close the distance. Oh. Oh, here we are. Yours is Lily of the Valley. Okay, I've got to look that up. I need to go to DuckDuckGo because for some reason when I'm on my VPN, it will not let me use Google. I want to see what this is. Please be green. Oh, it's like, kind of like a little bell. Huh. Huh. Yeah. Okay. So... actually don't know what I'm looking for, to be perfectly honest. Search for violet flowers. Oh. Violet flowers. Let's see where... oh, that is a very wide area I need to search. Although... oh, I remember seeing these. Oh, is this going to be that place?
The musician who told me the legend of Tadauri mentioned
There was an area I found that was kind of like an abandoned village. Is that what this is going to be, I wonder? It's kind of like tucked into the mountains, so I wasn't sure what it was. I figured if I was to know, I would eventually find out. I was hoping I could get over there this way, but that's not going to happen. Looked up mine. Apparently... hello? Hold on. There's some peaks. Oh, that's a little fart. I usually take out one of these. I usually don't go after all of them, but I usually take out one of those every time I see them. Because, I do need those pelts. Anyway, you have Marigold and Cosmos, really? Well, how's come you have 2 then? Like, how... Is it because, like, you, like, land in the middle or something? Yeah, there are 2 for every month. I know mine is primarily the chrysanthemum. Really? Is that... is that why yours is, why your favorite color is purple, or you just like purple? Do you guys want to know why my favorite color was green? It's literally for the most dumbest of reasons. Because kids ask me, like, what's your favorite color? I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, what do you mean you don't know? Like, everybody has a favorite color. So I started thinking about it that day, and I was like, you know what? There's no green at the time, anyway. There's no green Power Ranger, and my eyes are green. So you know what? Green. 5-year-old logic. I mean, to be honest, my logic probably hasn't improved all that much, but still. But yeah, that's literally why my favorite color is green. To be perfectly honest, I do like the color. It's not that I like hate the color. My second favorite is orange. Pretty much for the exact same reason. There was no, at the time, orange Power Ranger. Oh. Hey, you know what? Again.
Tadayori's armor could be here.
Okay, this isn't what I thought it was, but there's an abandoned village that's covered in flowers, and we might see that in this stream.
Incense. Burned recently.
Chrysanthemum is in a variety of colors, and my birthstone is topaz, which is kind of a yellowish. Oh, that's true. I think mine's actually an emerald, which kind of checks out. Okay, marigold is my primary. Really? What's my secondary, I wonder, then?
Something inside that container. A map to Tadayori's rest.
Huh? This is different. Okay, so if I'm looking at this, am I gonna see a river? Yeah, that looks like a river there. Whoa, please don't walk off, Jin. So, there? That sounds right. I want to see... I don't exactly know... I mean, that's a good enough marker. I guess I don't necessarily need to put a marker on that. Although, you know me, I'll probably get lost. Hawthorne. I thought Hawthorne was like a literal person's name. Like a, oh, I thought that was a tornado for a second there. I was like, what the fuck? No, that's smoke. I would like to get down without breaking my shit. Is there a don't break my shit route? I guess we go around. But yeah, Hawthorne I thought was just like someone's last name. So that's actually a flower? Is that where that originally comes from? I'm gonna get my horse. Mine is blue topaz, really. Oh, that's your,
Come and fight.
That's your stone? And I slice! And I slice! Uno más! Ooh! Ooh, you have an unblockable, sir. Okay, I forgot that I could, like, stun them by kicking them now. That is such a bullshit tactic, because it just absolutely shreds them.
You'll be free soon.
Yes, sir. So what's your flower, then? So I Hawthorne without the
You're
E.
safe now.
My lord, this is for you.
Does it matter? Like, is Hawthorne with an E a name, and Hawthorne without the E the, like, the flower? Or... Honestly, that checks out for you, Rose, because I still, to this day, do have no idea why you love me as unconditionally as you do. Like, I did nothing to earn that. That's the word I'm trying to find. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should have marked... Oh, wait, no. Whoa, sorry, Hokage. Maybe I should have marked that. I think that's the mountain I was going after, though. Alright, can I, like, shimmy sham down? I guess it doesn't matter, because I could just do that, and then I could just... That's a burr. But I could just use my magic horse, and that dude just went flying. You just gotta love the random shit that happens in here. And ow! Dosha! Oh! Dosha! And Dosha! They're sleepy now. All right, I need to hop out. About to play some D&D. Hey, have some fun. Let me know how it goes. You'll have to tell me about it tomorrow. Hawthorne is a last name. Hawthorne is a flower. That's not confusing at all. That is absolutely not confusing at all. Hello, Magic Horse, who always seems to find a way to me. Okay, where is that mountain at? I can't really see the mountain through the trees. And no, that's not a proverb. That's literally me, like, being a dumbass. And not knowing how to navigate. I should have put a marker on this. Although that should be a proverb. How would, there it is. How would, I just lost his name. How would Uncle Iroh say it? In order to see the... Oh, he blocked it! In order to see your enemy, you need to look at the mountain through the trees. Something like that. I guess there's a, an Avatar series coming out on Netflix, like, super soon. I don't know much about it, though. I'm waiting for people to say whether it's good or bad before I even remotely even look at it. Like, not even trailers. Like, I don't care. Like, I've been disappointed way too many times. The M. Night Shyamalan movie was one too many times. Gotta be better than the movie? Yes. Yes. Have you seen the original series, Cobra? I feel like most people have at least seen part of it. But it is such a good series. It is such a good series. And the fact that what is it, like a 15-year-old show went on Netflix and immediately became one of the highest streamed shows on their platform just makes me feel so good inside. Like, that movie or that show is so good. I own the DVDs. I do have a legitimate copy because my dad decided to pirate a lot when I was younger, but I do own it now, and I still chose to play it on Netflix because it was just way more convenient. But it's so good. Gotta be okay. I read that already. Everybody's saying bye to Bean. Bye, Bean. Absolutely watched it as a kid. It is probably one of my favorite shows ever. I did not mean to do that. But you know what? That works out because now I don't have to deal with the big boy anymore. So, I mean, there's that. Oh, wait. I didn't do the cool thing. There we go. Oh, dude. I just cleaned off my sword. You know what? I guess I get to do the cool thing again. There we go. There we go. My camera was blocking most of that, but you know what? Who cares? Who cares? It's still good no matter what you do. Yeah, honestly, I hate to say it, but we haven't had a show from Netflix, in my personal opinion, which is very subjective, I will say, but we haven't seen a show like Avatar pretty much since that came out. Like, from Nickelodeon, I should say. Like, we've had some really banger shows. If you want something fairly new, either God of High School or Jujutsu Kaisen are really, really good. The only sad thing is that those are, just all action, so they don't have a whole lot of adventure to them, but they are really solid shows regardless. I can't not see what you're doing. I'm gonna have to make an educated guess here. And unfortunately for you, all of my educated guesses were right. Hi. Joshua! Sleepy boy! Yes, I will now do that literally every time, by the way. Oh, just some dude's horse, just randomly. Okay. Not to sound horsist, but I wasn't entirely sure if I would be able to figure out which one was mine. So I just whistle for him. That's not horsist, right? I got a high school closer. Yes. Not only that, but the Jujutsu Kaisen one, the closer for that as well is like freaking amazing too. But yeah, I do agree. Like, I don't think I skipped the closer on God of High School at all. I did skip the opening, I believe, but honestly, it takes a lot for me not to skip an opening and a closing.
Come here and fight.
By the way, Moon, am I generally going the right way? I maybe should have asked that, like, ages ago. Because if I'm going miles out of my way, that's not good. Return to the search area. Return my nuts up your... I mean, wait, never mind. Sorry. We're a PG stream here. Opener's fairly mid, so that checks out. Yeah. Honestly, the best opening and endings that I've seen in the last little while is from K-On! The first two, and I think the ending of the second season are really, really good. But unfortunately, they got really mid after that. Because I think they had, like, 2 other opening and endings before the series ended. So that was kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna admit, I have no idea if I'm even going the right direction now. Return to the search area. Well, I'm definitely not. It is kind of pointing this way, so I'm just gonna blindly go this way. We'll have to see. Oh, I noticed that, by the way. If you're running across the flowers, he'll kind of, like, reach down and touch them as he's going by. That's a nice touch.
Challenge me.
I just challenge these dudes just for the tiny bit of experience you get. Like, it's not much, but it also adds up. Muko? Who's that? Was that your name? Actually, that was very well worth it, because there was just 2 dudes. There's some stragglers. Yeah, I'll very much admit, I have no idea if I'm even going the right way. Oh, wait. There's some more flowers. Whoa. Oh. Just some arrows that I don't need. There's some flowers.
More violet chrysanthemums. Tadayori's rest could be...
Aye, sorry, we're going the right way. Also, there's just more dudes fighting bears. Oh, no, come on, bear. You don't have to see me. Sleepy boy. How I got away with that, I'll never know. Hey-ya! I love that move. I love that move. What are some of your favorite opening and endings? Oh man, some of the ones from Full Metal Alchemist are actually pretty good. Brotherhood, by the way, specifically.
The cliffs are too sheer to climb. There must be another way in.
You mean like this? Maybe this is what I found earlier, because like I said, I found a village that was empty, but it had... It was just, like, covered in flowers.
It's full of vitamins,
Sabotage!
minerals, and roofies. What was that last part?
How you doing, bud? What's been going on in your life? Hopefully you're staying out of this crazy freaking weather. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood 4 is a banger. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I actually have a playlist of... I don't know if it's public or not. Let me see. Because I've got a playlist of just anime opening and ending. Some of them are covers, so I will admit that... yeah, that's the case in some cases.
Car people don't
Let me see here. There it is. I have to use the search function now to find my playlists. Is this public? Can I share this? It's private. You know what? I'm gonna make it unlisted. And I'm gonna share this. I literally have a playlist of just openings and endings that I really like. I don't keep it up to date, and sadly, there's a lot of anime that just don't get put on or on YouTube because of the fact that, you know, DMCA and all that. Which, if you're gonna DMCA it, then please just actually, you know, I don't know, to put it up there yourself at least. I forgot that one was in there. Sorry, I need to close this before I go down a rabbit hole. Hi, it's going good. I'm glad. Hopefully it continues to go good. Actually, Sabotage, what have I asked this of you before? Like, what games do you play? Like, you generally just watch whatever I play. You don't seem to have like an interest in like one game over another, as far as which I
find this place.
I am actually pretty thankful that I do have people like yourself that
like the one from the Violet Crown
enjoy the streamer, not the game, because it's so hard to separate the streamer from the game a lot of times for a lot of people, which is understandable. But honestly, like, you don't seem to really have a preference. You usually pop in no matter what I'm playing, which again I'm very appreciative of. My favorite opener is Zangoku no Terror. Terror in the Resonance? That I am thinking of the right one, right? I can't remember that opening though. I would play it right now, but I don't want to get a strike on the YouTube video that will come up. If you're watching this on YouTube, sup. This was the place. I didn't come here the way that I just came in though. I somehow like found a ledge and dropped down into here.
Whose graves are these?
Yes, sir. Okay, I was right then. Because I think you got me to watch that, actually. I should pick your brain for more anime, because you've given me a lot of bangers over the years. What was it? Was it called Number 6? Was that the one with Nezumi in it? The two guys. How do I? One of them was like a thief. I don't want to give too much away, but that one was really good. Tokyo Magnitude 8.0. That one I actually got my mom to watch. Like I got text by text or moment by moment text updates when she watched that. She's like, "Wait, is he? Wait, no, he's not really." I read the manga, but I never watched the anime of number 6. It's from what you told me, Rose. It was pretty 1-to-1.
Same incense from the Violet Crown, lit recently.
Like there was another one. What did we? I read it and you watched it. We did the opposite. What was that? Where, like these kids had their, like met their future selves that were trying to warn them. What was that, Rose? Oh, Death Parade. Oh my God, yes. I do remember that one. That one will always live rent-free in my head. That was Orange. Oh, you watched and read it? Oh, I think I just read it. And when I finished it, I was like, wait, does it really end like this? Like they just went. Do you guys mind a spoiler for Orange, which is an anime that is several years old? So okay, I'm gonna raise my hands when I'm done, then, or when I lower my hands, then I'm done with the spoilers. Okay, we'll do it that way. But in Orange, these people are writing, I believe it was letters to their younger selves, warning them of issues that they might come across. And at the end of the anime, the way that they describe how they did this is Bermuda Triangle. What about it? I don't know, Bermuda Triangle. That's how they explained it. Like, that's it. I still have no idea what that explanation fucking means. And I asked Rose, I'm like, wait, did they really just say Bermuda Triangle? Like, that was it? And then she's like, yeah. Okay. Spoilers over, by the way, for anyone who was intending to watch an anime that I wouldn't call it obscure. But it wasn't. It definitely wasn't on a lot of people's radar, from what I understood.
Time's rushing river slows.
Yeah, that was literally the
rest. One drawn bow.
That was the explanation.
The emblem of Clan Nagao. Tadayori's clan.
What are you doing here? Leave
I wanted to draw
I'm not here to fight.
an arrow on
I
her.
am Jin Sakai, nephew of Lord Shimura.
You're a liar and a thief.
What is even an explanation, Rose? Like, that's the thing. Like, they didn't even explain it. Did I use my, like, bullshit attack on her? Did I just cheat and do that? Wasn't I supposed to learn a bow technique?
I don't want to kill you. Stop!
Hold on. I would like to change stances. I don't think she cares. Wait, can I just continually do that? Wait. Wait, can I just do this?
Trespass on Tadayori's safety. You dishonor Tadayori's legacy, thief.
Oh, it's using yeah, it's using my gauge. Okay. Yeah, cost result. I just realized that.
We should be fighting Mongols, not each other.
You're nothing but a dirty scavenger.
Jerk. I was hoping I could knock you down.
You know how to use that stolen blade.
Ow. Hey, hey. I was trying to heal. Oh, now you're backing
My
down?
name is Kaede, last of Tadayori's line. I heard the samurai were all killed. Assumed you were a scavenger.
I'm no thief. But I seek your ancestors' armor.
And you deserve to wear it, Lord Sakai. But the armor is lost.
And you have no way to find it.
There is a line from an old scroll. Tadayori watches over Azamo Bay for eternity. I suspect it's a clue to where he hid the armor. Tadayori's armor gave him great speed and deadly aim. Wear it in defense of the innocent, as he once defended Azamo Bay.
You wouldn't listen until I kicked your ass, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, my lord, you can have it. It's fine. We didn't need that anyway. You really changed your tune quick when you were near death. I'm not entirely sure how much I'll use that if it costs resolve, but you know what? I might. Okay, that do be a heckin' ways. Why don't we do that? This is one of the nice things about unlocking all of the points on the map, is I can just teleport wherever I need to. Let me guess. Yeah, it's up top of the mountain. Why would it be anywhere else? Not like Jin sucks at climbing or anything. Not that I can find anywhere to climb. It's fine. It's fine. It's. I have been watching a lot more anime lately. I watched a I'm watching a series now. It's I'm trying to remember the name of it. The second half of it is Over the Moon, like Tanakawa. Don't quote me on that, but it's not the anime I intended to watch. I actually wanted to watch High School Days, but for some reason, this is the one I actually started unintentionally. So, like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and watch this. It's a weird anime. Dude gets hit by a car, and he was chasing after this girl he just saw on the street, and he's like, he wanted to go after her, gets hit by the car, and then she's like, are you all right? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, okay, well, you should go to the hospital. And he goes, or she walks away. He chases after her. He's like, will you date me? And she's like, sure, if you marry me. And so he's like, you know what? Sure. And so they literally get married, like, knew each other for like an hour at best, get married, and then it's just a story about these a 15 and a 16-year-old being married, and like they're like, oh, she touched me, but they're married. So they're like they're acting like high schoolers who have never like been in love or anything like that, but they're literally married. Have you watched 86? I have not heard of 86. So I'm actually going to write that down right now, because if I don't, then I'm going to forget. So I'm going to write it down. Check out 86. Just so I get the right anime, do you know roughly when it came out? Because, guess what? If I had actually checked when the anime I started came out, then I would have not started the wrong one. Gonna murder some people. I mean, wait, put them to sleep. I don't murder people. Chat, why do you keep thinking I murder people? I put them to sleep. Everybody is CP boy when I'm done. You know what I could do? Wheels are turning. They shouldn't be, but they are turning. Hey, stop seeing me. Oh, you bitch. That works. I like how that affected him, but not me, and he was further away from that than I was. Hold on. Dosho! Dosho! See, B-boy. Well, that didn't go to plan. It came out in 2021. I'm actually surprised I didn't hear about it. The funny thing is I didn't watch a whole lot of anime from the years of 2020. Yeah, 2020 to 2023. Like, I very much haven't watched a lot of anime in that time, but I've kept an ear out for a lot of the ones that had been more noteworthy, like God of High School being one of them, Jujutsu Kaisen being another. Like, I've been keeping an ear out, but I haven't been adding to my mal list. I haven't been watching, like, top 10 anime you should watch this season or whatever. Like, I haven't been watching those like I had in years past because I burnt myself out just so much for that club, which I do still, like, really wish that we'd been able to continue that podcast a little bit longer, because I think that podcast would have maybe not taken off, but I feel like that podcast would have been a lot of fun if we could have kept up with it. But the time constraints kind of killed it more than anything.
But still,
it's so good. The characters are so well written. I'm gonna check that out then.
My lord.
I've been downloading anime.
a descendant of Tadayori.
I'm gonna pause that for a minute. I've been downloading an anime and putting them on my USB stick because I play them on my TV, and it's full at the moment. But when I do have room for it, I'm gonna go ahead and download that next. I'd ask Wookie for some IT advice. Uh-oh, what happened? Also, I mean, I be a heckin' IT dude. Well, sort of, but you know. It's not as cute when I do it as some you know, Japanese girls do it. I'm just gonna go back to my corner. Forget that happened. Okay, forget that happened. Moon, stop facepalming me. Forget that happened. Perfect. But yeah, as soon as I have room, I'm gonna check that out. I believe I've sent you. If I haven't, I need to send you, Fez, the new website, because the website that I had been using to download anime is no longer functional, but the one that I'm using now is actually even better because it just literally uses Google Drive. And because it uses Google Drive, it is like I'll download 200-300 megabyte anime episodes in like 30 seconds. It's great.
When did we hear? What happened to you?
Nothing. Set up a new router. Can connect to the Xbox.
Written by Tadayori's firstborn.
Oh, okay.
They forced me
I'll
to
never
decipher it.
Cobra,
They
you
let us
gotta
here.
forget, please.
So they found the armor.
Please,
No.
for me.
I misdirected them, hoping you'd reach us in time.
You took a big risk.
And it paid off.
You misdirected
the
them,
armor
but
is hidden beneath this memorial. Claim it for yourself, my lord.
A memorial to Tadayori.
So is this armor like really badass? Because I have the one that I have now completely upgraded. Legitimately asking, by the way. That's my safe word for anyone new here, that if I do ask questions,
the artistry is incredible.
but unless I say legitimately asking, I'm not asking for actual, like, it's rhetorical, unless I actually say that. guys. I hate to say it. This thing is ugly. Increases knocking and reload speed by 15%. I have charms that do that. Increases total concentration time by 1 second. Okay. And headshots restore 25% of concentration meter. Okay, that's something. What upgrades? What happens when I max this son of sucker out? Increases knocking speed by 30%. Again, okay. Increases concentration time by 2 seconds. Wow. Not really. And headshots restore 50% of the meter. Again, that's okay. But I still don't think that's, like... That's not really that great, in my opinion. The armor is meant for archers. Has some buffs for the arrows. Yeah. Like, in my opinion,
Stay
like...
back, musician. I won't
What
let
it, what
Moths
is...
near you.
What is 2 seconds? You're gonna make me wear it. What is 2 seconds? 1, 2. Done. Who's shooting at me? You's shooting at me. I didn't mean to have flame arrows out. Anybody else? Oh. That answers my question. I'll just do that. How's that sound?
See how Tadayori defeated hundreds of pirates alone.
I like how that dude just literally took that arrow and didn't give a shit. Dosho! I got him in the neck. I probably should save those guys, because they do give you a lot of, ow. They do give you a lot of resolve back. Okay, 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 seriously. Stop with the dosho.
More on the way. Are you alright?
Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna pick up some... That would be why these exist. You guys are good at your aim. Dosho!
That was like watching Tadayori himself.
Yeah, speaking of that, I'm taking this off. I'm sorry, but that is not worth my... Not worth downgrading to. I will try to upgrade a lot of the armors and other things that I'm not necessarily using after I've upgraded all the other stuff, just because why not? But this does give me a good indication that I'm going to be getting a lot more armor and stuff like that later on that I'll probably want to be saving resources for too. Oh, he did take damage. Oh, well that's Dosho.
Armor is
Yep.
perfect for an archer.
My tale found the right audience. And now it's time for me to move on, my lord.
Are you dying? I should probably spend these points. I have upgraded my tree by quite a bit, honestly. Can I... Okay, I can use that, but can I increase this? Technique learned. So no, I don't think so. Let me see here. Stances. I have not invested in this at all. I've invested in water and I've invested in wind. But I haven't invested in anything else. Is there one that I should be using? Because I don't really. Although that double pierce looks good, but I don't know if I should be worrying about like any of these either. Like these I find easy enough. These I don't find so easy. Yeah, these I find easy enough. These I find easy enough, and these I find easy enough. So I don't really think there's a point in investing unless I'm like wanting to 100% this game. Like I should find almost all of them without these. Let's see, what else can I get here? So, delayed strike. A delayed strike that inflicts extra melee damage to stagger an enemy. Hold to anticipate pose and okay. So it's a good break move then. I exclusively use water stance. I can see why I like water stance because of the nice kick stun combo. It's really handy for that. And actually can help you close the distance like really easily as well. So yeah, I'm gonna invest in this tree mostly just to fill it out. I do want to try this delayed strike out, so we will do that. And the jumping strike, I could see this being handy. I mean, it just knocks the shit out of him by the look of it. What does this one do? Perfect dodge. Dodging at the last possible moment to perform a deadly counterattack right before taking damage or square to counterattack. So you don't use the you don't use R1, you just hit triangle. I think I'm gonna save up for that one. Because if I get in the habit of doing that, that actually might be pretty broken. Safe landing. Roll just before or I could use this. I didn't even know this was a thing I could get. But I've got to time it just right. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save, but this I'm gonna definitely get soon-ish. So we have, I think, just this other one here, and then there's a bunch of side quests to do. She's the one that I'm gonna be doing a lot of, because she's got 2 of them down here. We're gonna go here and do this. These are actually kind of fun. They're not nearly as straightforward as some of the other quests, which I do kind of like.
Drink up, bitch. It's full of vitamins, minerals, and roofies. What was that last part?
Thanks, Moon. But they're straightforward, but they're also at the same time, they kind of make you explore a little bit in order to find them. So it is kind of nice. Thinking about wind stance, water stance is the shield one. I use charms. Oh, I think you're thinking of wind stance. Oh, yeah, I am. I now know them mostly. I've been paying attention to the symbols because the symbols actually indicate which one they deal with best. But yeah, I kind of mostly alternate between wind and water. Wind, water, earth.
Come, my lord.
I did that in the wrong order, but you know what?
Awaits.
You know what I mean?
Long ago, an emperor and his palace were plagued by a winged demon. The emperor sent for Uchitsune, the most renowned archer of his time, who wielded a bow blessed by a kami. When the demon next came, Uchitsune was ready, longbow in hand. His aim was truer, and his arrows flew farther
Longbow?
than any archers in Japan. Uchitsune loosed a single arrow.
Don't I have a short bow?
It pierced the demon's heart. As it fell to the ground, It cursed Uchitsune with its final breath.
I hate when that happens.
Soon after, Uchitsune saw the forms of the demon everywhere. His legendary bow never missed, but each arrow that hit its mark was met with a very human scream. The trail of bodies led to his capture. Though many called for Uchitsune's death, the Emperor felt pity for him. Uchitsune was banished to Tsushima Island. He died years later, alone and forgotten by all but a few. The demon-slaying longbow has remained hidden here since his passing. Some say it awaits a worthy master. Others believe it still holds the demon's curse.
I'm guessing that the longbow is gonna have more distance to it. Like, that's gonna be its advantage.
Cursed or not, the bow sounds powerful.
Take care, my lord. The bow
Oh, we can
inspires
pierce
darkness
helmets.
in
Ooh.
those who seek it.
I'll bear that in mind. The question is where to begin looking.
To quiet his mind, Uchitsune
I am
often
glad that I
walked the
saved these
coast,
for...
obsessed with the blue hydrangeas that grew there. Perhaps
I am
they'll
glad that I
provide a
saved these
clue.
for the stream, though. I wasn't sure what these were, which is why I left them. I did pretty much all the typical run to the map and get this item type stuff, like the fox dens. Anyway, where is this? Okay, that is somewhat... this will get me just a touch closer. Hey, Wookie, welcome in. I heard you had to do some IT stuff. I actually, I have an issue with my PlayStation. I don't know what it is, because it's the only thing in the house, and this isn't, by the way, me asking for your help, but it remind me of that. But it's the only thing in the house that for some reason my PlayStation refuses to connect to the Wi-Fi sometimes. Even though the everything else is just fine. The only thing I can think of is that it's some sort of Wi-Fi glitch. I'm looking for some blue flowers. And I'm actually in the area. I'm gonna go this way. But it's got to be some issue, or it's got to be like the Wi-Fi card or something like that. PlayStation 5, yeah. But it's got to be something with that. I did notice that because most of the time, like a reboot of my router or a reboot of the PlayStation does it. There we go.
Like the musician mentioned. I must be close.
But I did notice today, because it won't, it just doesn't even try. You say retry and it goes, oh, failed, right? So I noticed the other day, if I turn off the Wi-Fi on it and then wait like a minute and turn it back on, then it's happy as a clam. I don't know why. I've deleted any extraneous Wi-Fi IDs from it, because I have a couple on here, because I have taken it over to Moon's house, for example, and I do have a wired profile, because I do wire it to my router when I'm playing on the TV. But yeah, it just refuses to connect sometimes, and I don't know why. Once it's connected, it's fine. It's just when it reboots or goes to sleep, it'll just sometimes do that. Who knows why, but it is kind of weird. I'm kind of hoping that it's just a glitch that they do fix eventually. I did get an update on my PlayStation 5 just before the stream started, so I mean, hey, here's hoping. Well, what's been going on with you? Hopefully you've been doing good. I know that you've been pretty busy.
Strange. That tomb is cracked open.
That is a mountain vagina. I'm sorry. Someone had to say it. Has it been since you bought it? I'm gonna say pretty close to it, yeah. At first, I didn't use the Wi-Fi at all on my PlayStation. I used it wired, which I probably should just run another wire in here. But yeah, it's pretty much been since, like, day one.
Uchitsune's bow could be there.
Yeah, working in a school hasn't been easy. Wait, you've been working in a school? Did you tell me that and I forgot? Probably.
Which is in his resting place.
You don't deal with kids, do you? Is that where I'm at? I didn't even know I could do this. Where did he even get that flute? Wait, hold on. How did I do that? No, do it again. Do it again. There you go. Is it? Hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on. This is cool. If this is, I've never actually witnessed this, but I know it's a thing that the PlayStation and the Nintendo Switch can do. Hold on. Let me take off my headphones. And I want to initiate this again. Okay. 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 If anyone has this game and you have a PlayStation 5, you need to try this. So the flute isn't coming through the speaker. It's coming through the vibrator. The vibrator. Yeah, it just made a, it's coming through the motors. Because these are like haptic, like very precise motors. It's coming through this. The only other game that I know that this does this with, which I know it's not the only game, but the only other game I'm aware of it doing it is Super Mario Wonder, where if you're running across some music blocks, like it'll sound on the motor. But yeah, it's not coming through the speaker. That's wild. I have never seen that before, like in action. I have only heard about it. Okay, now it's not doing it though. Oh wait, there it is. Because you can feel it. See, that's the one thing that tells me it's not the speaker, because it's not very loud. I couldn't hear it over my headphones, but it's not very loud, but you can feel it. And like, I could feel the sound. I don't know how to describe that. Like if you've ever had one of those, like bone conduction headphones, like you'll know what I'm talking about, but a lot of stuff comes from the vibrator. I think you spelled comes wrong. But no, that's wild. Like I've never actually seen that happen. I will say that the PlayStation controller should be like completely replicated. I think this thing is way too bulky. I will say that. This controller is freaking bulky. It's huge. It's comfortable, but it's huge. Really sabotage. But no, like they should, Xbox should actually take the haptic triggers.
And that was a warning shot. Can't let my guard down.
The tension on the bow, okay, or like when we were playing Back 4 Blood, like I could push the trigger to the point, like if you've ever fired a gun, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You pull the trigger and you don't actually like fire the bullet. You have to pull the trigger past a point. Like it like has a stopping point, and then you pull it past that. Once you pull it past that, then it goes pew pew. But you could do that with the PlayStation 5 controller. It's freaking cool. And honestly, like they should actually take that. Like if this isn't a feature that other controller manufacturers don't steal, like I'll be actually kind of sad. like even if they like it's a patented thing, like make your own version of it, like please. Like I've actually felt it in I can't remember what I was playing, but I was driving a car and like you could kind of feel like the wheels like kind of like, you know how like if you're hitting a bumpy road like jerks, right? The triggers will do that. Like you'll feel like the wheels are like jerking out from under the car. Like I don't know how to describe it in a way that's like really going to do it justice, but like they need to steal. Show back up and you're squirreling about vibrators. Hey, you know what? Sometimes I have to just go off on tangents. I mean, I love me a good vibrator.
Show me the mighty samurai.
All right. I mean, you asked. Do so. See, they're sleepy now. See, we don't kill people.
ADHD stands for squirrel. What was I talking about?
What was I saying? Oh, right. We don't kill people out here. We just put them to sleep. And this guy, he's not wanting to go to bed. So, sir, go to bed. Go to bed. Do the good thing. There you go. There you go. Super secret. This one's on cooldown. Oh yeah, it's on a universal cooldown, like any of my commands. That was more so they don't overlap than anything. Actually, I think there was another. Oh yeah, that because they would overlap with some of my other commands, not just the sound ones. But I do believe that still works. I don't know why I whipped out my squad. So, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't actually know where I'm going. Ow. My shit. You heard nothing. Hold on, I gotta go kick a dude. Where'd he go? There you are. Yep. Sleepy time. All right. You stop poking me with a sharp stick. I'm just out here sweet chin musicking people. Don't you hate it when someone just sweet chin musics you in the face and then puts you to sleep with a big metal object? I mean, I hate when it happens. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so what am I?
Only the super cool people know about this sound cue. You guys are cool.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I have no idea where I'm going now. Although, wasn't I there? Wasn't that a... Isn't that, like, this? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't made a sound cue in, like, ages. I couldn't tell you that. That might have been one of the last times I made sound cues, because pretty much all of my sound cues I made within like a couple weeks of each other. That, I think, is it. I keep... Stop playing... Stop. I was over here actually before I started streaming. I watched that stream. It was cool to see you work. Yeah, it was, I mean, it's a pretty simple process. But it is, like, I don't know. Like, I've been using Audacity for years. It's such a nice program, and it's not all that complicated. The one thing I really should have delved deeper into was video editing and stuff like that. I actually am kind of thinking about doing more YouTube-specific content, because one of my favorite YouTubers stopped... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is where I need to go. But one of my favorite YouTubers stopped doing the news on his channel. So I thought that, you know, I don't know, maybe I could do that, you know, because it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. But I don't know, like, news is one of those things that if you're not, like, right on it, then you're not going to get any views. So, you know, when someone reveals the PlayStation 6 or the new Nintendo console or whatever, like, if you're not one of the first people to talk about it, like, you're not gonna be able to get any views. That's just how that works. Keep going north until you reach a beachside. Unless you're talking about, like, here. Because this is, like... This is what I'm... thinking it is. Although this is, like... Oh, I haven't been down here. Down, Jin. So maybe this is it. I'll message you Discord at some point, talk more about it. We should talk more about the D&D stream, more Back for Blood. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing some more Back for Blood. D&D is, like... I need to figure out, like, when Fez and Moon can do it more than anything, because it's more like coordinating everybody, which I will say is kind of a more of an excuse more than anything. This isn't it, is it? I legitimately don't know where I'm going. There's some blue flowers there, but I don't know how to get down here without breaking my shit. See, this is the thing, like, you can't easily go places with Jin, because if I jump now, he'll die. There, you can see it in the distance. Yeah, I think we're thinking the same thing, Moon. I just don't know how to not break my shit. I guess, actually, this is working. Or, well, was. And now I dead end. Come on, game. I just want to get down from here. This is the one thing that drives me nuts, is that when topography is what gets in the way. Like, that's why I liked Breath of the Wild so much, because you literally had to, or you literally could just climb or climb down from anything. In this game, like, if I jumped at any point, even at the lowest point where I can get over here, I'm dead. So I don't know how the hell to get down. Oh, or I could do that. That is an option, I guess. It's not an option that's going to get me the win, but it is an option. Seriously, how the fuck do I get down? Oh my god. there's nothing close to teleport. I was hoping that I could just teleport and just get a different angle on this. This one may remain unsolved because I can't find a way fucking down! It's fine, G. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to, like, come at this from a different angle. I think I was just stuck on the side of the mountain when I shouldn't have been. A long trek back, but sometimes you have to come at things from a different angle like this, so.
Flowers.
Are you telling me that I could have just... You know what? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. That's why we did that.
Sometimes, like I said, you need to take a different angle on things if you want to find where you're going. Here we go. This looks right.
Dance now.
This looks right. Huh. Odd. Those didn't show up on my notifications. Actually, I'm gonna refresh chat. Oh, wait. Ooh, there it goes. It just, like, big vomited them all of a sudden. Oh, hey, can I get an opinion on something? Okay. My voice shift isn't... Okay, my voice shift is active. Chat, let me know when my voice shift is no longer active. Because I need an opinion on something.
Cribs. Oh, the cribs. There we go. This is very much... You're clear. All right. Now, I need an opinion on this. I should be echoing right now. Now, am I too echoey? Can someone let me know, do I need to dial back the echo? Because this is mostly just for comedic effect. I'm not going to be doing this, like, all that often. But, you know, when I'm like, hello, guys, is anybody there? Come on, like, don't leave me behind. Like, I feel like it's fine, but Rose said that it's too much. So I can adjust it on stream if need be. But I'm going to turn it off because I'm sure you've heard enough of it. Okay, I should be no more echoey. But that is a VST that I installed not that long ago. But I just hadn't done anything with it.
A mountain surrounded by blue flowers. Which is in this boat could be there.
So Cobra and Moon say that it's fine. There's something in the background that makes it sound kind of echoey demon voice. Let me see if I can address that for you, Rose, real quick. Because I really haven't done much to this. Filters. So we're gonna open up the reverb real quick. Okay, let's turn it on. Check, check. Okay. Now I can't hear it, so you're gonna have to let me know. Actually, you know what? I want to hear it. So let me advanced audio properties, and we want to do mic. Check. Okay. You guys are gonna hear double audio speech jam. I hate it. So yeah, let me check real quick. Check. Okay. See, this is a little... Okay, never mind. It's still speech jamming me. Ah, I hate it. Okay. So I think what you're hearing is... It might be modulation. Hello. Hello. That sounds better. I haven't done anything yet. The only thing I did was allow it for me to hear it, which is why I sound like I'm drunk, because I'm speech jamming myself. All right, let me turn off. That's not what I want. Close that. Advanced. Okay, so you should be hearing it without the double audio. So this is with a little bit less modulation, because I think that's what you're hearing. So I'm going to turn it off. Okay, I should be normal now. And we're going to turn it back on. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. I should be echoing now. So I did lower the modulation by about 20 points. So what do you think, Bruce? To me, it sounds less of an echo and sounds more like you're in a cave. Yeah. I guess I could see where you're coming from on that, yeah. That does sound better. Okay. I might tweak it more off stream and see what you guys think. But we'll leave it there for, because otherwise, like, I'll not get through. I'll not get through. But I kind of wanted to get an idea of like what you were hearing that you didn't like. Anyway, back to the game. Search the mountain. Are you? You can't fast travel during this objective. Why can't I fast travel during this objective? Oh! Well, that would be why.
Continue your search, and Tsushima will fall.
Enough. Speak plainly.
This is your last chance. Leave the boat alone.
You want it, don't you? But yeah, the whole point of that is like, you know, hey buddy, could you tell me where the next Wendy's is? Like I'm just trying to find, I'm just hungry. Like, you know, that's all that's for. It's for comedic effect. I kind of want to mess around with some VSTs and just kind of mess around with making my voice sound a little funnier like that. But
I don't think that's a good idea, Rick.
I mean, I guess I could do that too. Oh, jeez. I mean, what the hell am I doing? Search the mountain. What mountain? That mountain? Oh, shit. Jeez. I don't want to do this, Rick. I don't want to do this. Guys, is this better? Is this what you want from me? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is entertaining, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is entertaining. Are you entertained? I really don't know where I'm going. I take back the whole, like, oh, you get to at least, she's fine where you're going and you know, like, investigate. I take that all back because I'm blind. I'm too, what do you call it? I can't navigate. I can't fly the ship, Rick. Okay, I'm only 15. Actually, how old is that kid? Well, at least you're entertained. You know, I originally... Oh, jeez. I originally had this reward because I kept doing, like, I kept going to, like, some other accent while I was doing Arnold Schwarzenegger. Get to the chopper! But, you know, it's fine. We'll do this instead. Geez, that's not what I was trying to find, was it? Geez. Am I doing the thing? Am I navigating? Geez, that looks right. What's going on, clowns? How you doing? It's good to see you today. I just broke my shit. Yeah, I don't actually know where I'm going, by the way. If that wasn't clear. Do you, by the way, clowns, do you keep track of how many times you've read the snake? Is that a statistic? I'm pretty sure that I need to, oh geez, I need to keep talking like this. It's fine. I'm still, jeez, I'm still in the circle. I need to get my shit together, figure out where the fuck, no, it's fine, it's fine. English? I know English, you know I know English. I don't even know what I was doing. Rode the snake? Yes, that's literally what he does. He rides the snake. I name every community goal with a number. Oh, do you really? Wait, hold on. Twitch.tv/clowns. Which autofills. I love it. We are gonna figure out how many this is clowns lore right now that I'm probably should not be oh, I can claim a chest here. But this is clowns lore. Okay, so if he completes the next one, it will be the 19th time that he has done the Ride the Snake challenge, where he will indeed ride the snake. I'm sorry, clowns. I just let everybody in on your secrets. Oh, Blue Flat. I found it. I was about to ask Moon for a phone the friend, but I got it. I still, oh jeez, I need to be talking like this. Actually, I haven't done a, gotta go play some Beat Saber. Ooh, I haven't played Beat Saber. I want to. I want to get a VR headset to play Beat Saber, and Rose is like, you are not getting a headset just for one game. And I'm like, you know what? Husband puppy dog eyes card. It didn't work. It actually didn't work. It usually works, but it didn't this time. I beat Saber every day. After you ride the snake, I'm sure. Or is it... You don't beat Saber while you ride the snake. Why am I doing... What is this? I should be like... There we go. This makes it look like I'm smoking pot or doing something dirty. I don't know what this is. You know what? Ignore, just like I did this, okay, earlier. Ignore that. You didn't see it. Never happened, okay? Erased from the VOD, okay? I can edit the VOD at any point, okay? I could just be like, clip, delete that, and you don't know it happened, okay? It's burned into my memory. I have that power. I just don't know how to use it. Is there any other time to beat Saber? Usually when you're alone. That's usually the best time. As in, you'd be like, oh yeah. I mean, wait. You'd be like, yeah, I did the song perfectly. Yeah, that was.
The bow must be there.
Don't worry, my brain can't retain memories. Neither can mine. Who are you again? This bow is just sitting here. It also comes with free LSD. Nice.
Where am I? The bow is cursed. You will see nothing but death to the end of your days.
Isn't that what bows do? Duel of Demons. Nice mask. Can I have that? Mine can retain memories, especially of a heckin' IT. That's fair. Wait, are we talking IT as in tech support, or are we talking IT as in the movie? Because you were talking about IT as in, like, tech support earlier. So, I might be crossing my wires. Oh! Please stop hurting me. Whoa! Buddy. It don't have to be like this. Oh, you are nearly killing me. Ah! Please stop kicking me. This is a sword fight, not a martial arts contest.
First, I'll drive the Mongols from our home. After that, I'll worry about curses.
My brain goes from Steel Trap to Fuzzy now and again. See, the thing is that, like, I could remember, still to this day, even after not playing Red and Blue, the original Pokemon game, I can remember all 151 Pokemon. If you show me any 151, I can tell you without even hesitation. I can even tell you one of our old addresses that we lived at and the phone number for that address. I can't remember anything now to save my goddamn life. What the hell happened? I would really love to know. Oh! The crows are very distracting, I'm gonna admit. Okay, he said, you'll see. I swear to you that he said goose knee. Like, I am not making that up. Oh! Every time I'm like, surely he won't do a heckin' unblockable. He does a heckin' unblockable. I win. Or I died. Cool. Adventure over. Yes, goose knee. Unfortunately, it sounds to me like you have contracted a mild case of the old. See, the thing is that it started being like that, like, around the age of 17. Yeah, unfortunately, we do have a heckin' old now, Rose. Oh, Rose, I saw an article. I didn't send it to you. But I saw an article that literally said that wineries are having a hard time turning a profit because apparently wine is got this perception of being a drink for boomers. Rose, we're boomers. I don't make the rules. It's just how it is. We're boomers. We are, you know, when we call someone on a phone, we boomerang to them. No, I will not apologize for that, by the way. No. I got the longbow. High damage and zoom, but long draw time, and you cannot crouch while aiming. Honestly, I use my bow for more stealthy, so that's kind of not really an issue for me. Explosive arrows. Oh, so I just get these. Shot by a longbow, explodes moments after impact, ignites bystanders. Ooh. I just get to set people on fire. All right, let's try this out. Yo. Damn. Me likey. I am not going to use it, however, for the time being anyway. Because of the fact that, wait, did I even have it equipped? Hold on. I don't know if I had it equipped or not. Where was that at? Oh, I did. But yeah, the other bow I have is upgraded to the max. So if I need it, I will pull it out. But for now, I'm going to keep my short bow out. If wine makes me a boomer, then yeah, I'm a boomer. Yeah, in my opinion, wine is amazing. Like, my consumption of wine has increased by tenfold this year alone because I've gone through, within this year, I've gone through, what, 2 bottles, 3 bottles? I think at least, 2 bottles. I know that for a fact. But, no, I wanted to teleport there, actually. But yeah, I'm kind of fine with that. The only thing I'm not fine with is the fact that it's kind of really freaking expensive to continue to buy wine like that, because even cheap wine's not cheap, if that makes any sense.
Lord Sakai.
But we're gonna do her quest. I don't think we have any more of those quests right now, those mythical tales. So we're gonna do hers. I don't know if I'm gonna get... Oh, wait a minute. I had no idea how long I'd been streaming for. Yeah, it's actually time to end. So I think we'll do this next time. We'll maybe do some of her quests, and we'll save some of the more what do you call it? Some of the less interesting side quests for another time. We'll maybe do these. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow. By the way, I hope to stream on Saturday, but I'm not sure of that as well. If I do have time to stream either of those days, I will let you know in the Discord. By the way, if you are not following, then please consider hitting that follow button for notifications when I go live next. I will be live, I don't know, probably Saturday. But also join the Discord, because that's where you're going to get the most up-to-date notifications of when I'm going live. So do both of those things. But I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here, even though it doesn't feel like it's been 3 hours already. Man, I almost didn't stream. I'll be honest. I very much... I'm gonna save before I forget. I very much was just kind of like, I don't know. But yeah, this was actually a really fun stream. We got a lot of new gear and powers as well. I got a new set of armor. I got a new bow, which I just did. And I got a new ability, which I can do like this forward thrust thing now, which does actually consume some of my resolve, but honestly is kind of broken if you use it. So it's kind of nice. But let's find somebody to raid, shall we? I have a whole lot of people here, actually. Yeah, we're gonna find somebody to raid anyway. I will raid Actor Pat. Actor Pat is playing Final Fantasy 15 right now. Actor Pat was the one that actually hosted the raid train that I was a part of earlier last year. So yeah, I'm going to send everybody over to him. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you are new here, please consider hitting that follow button for notifications when I go live next. I'll be live Saturday, hopefully. And I will see you all in the next one. So have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Bye for now.